It has been quite some time since I have showed my face around here, and a lot has changed. Our little family has grown over the past year into a family of 5. We now have 3 boys, and we are continuing to live a slow life close to nature and doing the things that really make us feel whole and fulfilled, which when it comes down to it is really just all the simple things pieced together. So this is my son Alfie. He is 8 months old, and the older boys are just utterly obsessed with him, as am I. He has been the most joyful addition to our home, and I'm just so grateful to be a mama to these beautiful little babies. If you know me, you know that I love to romanticize motherhood, childhood and homemaking because they are such big parts of my life, and I really do think that they are just beautiful, that within these mundane, everyday tasks that we have to do, we can find so much joy and contentment and fulfillment, and I really want to show my kids that, because I don't want them to walk through life feeling like they always have to reach for something more.
Hello, beautiful boy! Alfie! Alfie!
I really just want to relish in their childhood and in their upbringing and have this place that they call home, really a home. I want to just make it so nourishing and nurturing for them and for myself and my partner. So if you can't tell, I am very much into baking and cooking and very much into making foods from scratch. In the last year, I have actually gotten into sourdough bread making, and it has rocked our world and completely changed me. Well, maybe it hasn't changed me, but it definitely makes me feel way more fulfilled on a daily basis, because really, what could bring more joy and abundance than a freshly baked loaf of bread that you can share with your family? In a world where fast food is the norm, I find that creating these foods from scratch is really one of the most radical acts that we can do in this modern age, which is just crazy as well to me, to think that simply making our own foods from scratch, growing our own foods, harvesting our own foods is somewhat of a rebellion in today's day and age. The mulberry tree is absolutely bringing with mulberries. I have a freezer full of mulberries, mulberry jam, I made mulberry pie. If you've been on this journey with me for a while, you would also remember that I'm a big advocate for attachment parenting, for baby wearing and breastfeeding and birthing at home and keeping your babies close. And that has very much carried on into this time with my 3rd baby. I just can't get enough of him, and I love him so much. I want him to be little forever and to just be on me all the time. So I really am savouring this time with him. It's true what they say, that with each baby you really come to recognize how fleeting the time is. I see my baby boy and I also see my big boys, and I just have these big kids in front of me, and I'm staring straight at what my little boy, my little baby is going to be in just a few short years. So I truly am savouring this time right now. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to produce, or when I'm or how often I'm going to make them. I just felt the call to pick up the camera and try it out and see what came up for me and what I was able to film with my family. So if you stuck around for all this time and for all the time in the past that I haven't been around, then thank you so much for being here and supporting me and my family. Our little garden is blossoming quite beautifully now. We don't have a huge garden on this property that we have been on, but I'm loving the little pockets of abundance that this tiny little garden has held for us over the past year. Also, can I just say that although I really appreciate the little things in life, and this is very much my life, I stay home a lot of the time with my baby and I make all of our foods from scratch. I am with my boys on the grass, out in nature. Social media is a funny place, and I feel that people, think they know someone. I truly am so grateful for this little life that we have created. And on the other side of what you see here in these spaces is the reality of being a mum to two big boys that are so into skating and so into anything to do that's big and loud and fun, that I'm also like a skate park mum, and that's not what I share and show on here, because I mainly just show our life right here on our little home, on our little piece of land. But there are other parts of me too that I don't show, I don't share a lot of. Also because largely I like to focus my social medias on myself, not my children. Even though my children are such a big extension of me, they're a part of me, especially when they're so little. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because yes, my life is so beautiful. It is brimming with so much beauty and abundance, and this is what our days look like. Don't get me wrong, but also on the other side of that, you don't see me chasing after two wild boys down the street as I'm trying to keep up with them on their bikes. You don't see me sitting at the skate parks with my baby trying to shush him to sleep when he's far too distracted because he's watching all the older boys at the skate ramp. What you see is just a small snippet of our lives for everyone. We like to show the parts that are truly beautiful and mesmerizing and easy to capture as well. I'm not going to hold a camera whilst I'm chasing my boys around the skate ramp. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, I thought that was worth just mentioning as well. It's so nice to be back. Yeah, thank you guys for witnessing us on our journey and sending you all so much love.